Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Shenanigans.
Oh, I know.
Hi. Oh, you tried.
So Neil just called us all a bunch of assholes.
Yeah.
I did not directly say any such thing.
Assholes.
It was insinuating something along those lines.
No, he called single people assholes.
That's not true. You are putting words in my mouth.
Well, I was going to refill my drink.
Because they came out of your mouth.
Must not have been talking
back. We're putting something in our mouths.
You guys were wondering if he had children or a wife or something, and I said no. He's an asshole. He's single.
No, people are assholes.
No, I said he's an asshole. He is single. And then I said, I don't mean to say that all assholes are single or all single people are assholes. At which point, Chloe was like, "Did you just call me an asshole?" And then I got in trouble.
Neil's married and he's an asshole, so the two are clearly not correlated.
And Ryan is single and an asshole, so clearly there's no correlation there either.
I'm not single. Not married, but committed, clinically insane.
I'll agree to the latter.
So the party is sitting around the bar room, the common room of the Crimson Cock.
Yeah.
The Red Rooster.
We gathered our calm the nerves, and we're now standing around this body.
Someone finds an old bottle of brandy to kind of soothe the night.
Yep.
Wait,
I think it's Morton.
We brought the body to the bar.
Morton's changed. She's the one that went and dug out the bottle and takes a swig and starts passing it around.
I take a big swig.
I have a little sip.
So, guys, I know not all of you have been with the crew for long, but this kind of shit sort of happens. This is the part where we
really, because this was one more dead body.
Seriously? Oh, this is good then. I'm gonna enjoy my time with you.
This is the time where we sort of have to choose our story and stick to it.
By the way, I checked
here tonight is between you and your mother.
I checked the body, Neil. I checked the body for anything else besides the dust.
He's got some flour on him.
He's wearing a ghost costume.
Yes, when I generally have to come up with a story and get other people to collaborate or corroborate on it, I usually want to have had a better time than this.
So you guys are discussing this down, I would expect, near the fire in the warmer area. Actually, the fire that Sinbad put out with a bucket of water to try and terrify people downstairs.
Didn't work.
No.
What an asshole. Probably single too.
When there's a loud knock coming from the door, the front door. It's still raining outside, but I've killed the audio for now.
Oh no, it's the cops! I think, quick, hide the body.
We just need to tell
hide
them
the body in the
truth.
bedroom.
We just need to tell them the truth, and everything will be okay.
No, you never tell the truth to cops.
Yes, you do.
The knock gets louder and says, "Excuse me, hello."
I start walking. I go to the door.
Hide the body.
The door opens as
okay. I meet whoever is opening the door. I'm walking towards.
Yeah, I'll go to the door.
My girth blocking the scene behind me.
It is the town sheriff and two of his deputies. He puts his hands on his hips and says, "Now, I've gotten a lot of reports of screaming coming from this area tonight. I had some reports of it last night, so I'm here to say, whatever the issue is, you need to keep it down. What's going on?"
My children, I say, like stepping into the doorway, like blocking view of the chaos behind me with my belly. I give them a charming grin and I say, "There's a ghost problem, boys. You're going to want to get out of here before you find yourselves haunted."
I ain't afraid of no ghost.
I'll come back from hiding the body in one of the bedrooms. Like I'll lean against the doorway. Well, Sheriff, how wonderful of you to come join us.
I'm like, creak.
Was there a problem?
I've got it.
Oh man,
I'm basically standing behind you, just going.
I just put a hand on your shoulder and I start dragging you towards the kitchen. It's getting on. It's been a long night. Why didn't the two of us have a drink?
Hey, now this place reeks of something going on.
Yeah, stay Eleanor. Perhaps you can find
I'm the sheriff here. You think you can pull the wool over my eyes? What's going on here?
Wait, what did you say?
Sheriff, I'm sure you know the story of the Crimson Cock.
Everyone knows that old ghost story.
Well, this place is haunted.
Uh-huh.
My word as a friar.
It's haunted by poor businessmen.
Sheriff might have a word privately with you.
No, you may not.
Excuse me, who are you to tell me what people may or may not do in my town?
Who am I? Your
Step
town?
out of my way, Tubby.
Tubby?
And he tries to push his way past you.
Yo, I never. I let him push me back, and I stumble, and I say, "Mother be damned! What is this disrespect?" And I start casting a spell. I let him push me, and I retreat from him.
I put my hand.
Surprise, or do we roll?
You dragged her to the kitchen already.
Oh, so okay, this was happening, and I dragged her to the kitchen.
You said you were dragging Chloe to the kitchen.
Yes, but I was under the impression this was happening at the same time. When
it's all happening at the same time. So you're dragging Chloe to the kitchen while this is happening out in the front.
Oh, we're in the kitchen. That's okay then.
I will leap across in front of Father Bixby, going no, and I'm not actually pretending that I'm in slow motion as I do this.
All right.
No.
I think my spell casting surprises everyone as I cast the whole person.
Oh shit! Is there any saving throw involved?
No. 4. Oh, let's see. Hold on a sec. 4. That's pretty nice. So I get to pick some of the party members too.
he just freeze Rob in motion. And
Punk.
I get to choose the number. There is a saving throw to negate. I'm not I'll include Kuri as well. Well, only 2 persons is -1 penalty. Only 1 person has a -2.
Did you roll your d4?
Okay, I won't.
Oh my God, you did.
Yeah, I get 4, but I think I'll choose to just target the constable and his deputy and give them a -1 penalty to the saving throws. I don't know. It's more entertaining if Corey's too. I want to see him freeze midair. And
Corey, give me a saving throw versus spell.
Whoever else is nearest.
The sheriff and the 2 constables.
I get 4 though.
Right, and Corey.
I think it's Alejandro.
Sheriff,
Alejandro.
deputies.
There's 2 constables.
Yeah.
Okay.
2 constables.
Yeah, great.
They all fail. They're saves.
Kuri?
Let me see here. I actually made it.
Okay.
Wow.
The others hold in
find
place.
midair and go.
I will pretend not to for a second. I'll voluntarily freeze.
Yeah. So he shoves me. Kuri jumps in front. I go back. Well, I never. Would you talk to your mother like that? And then everyone is just petrified with
frozen in place, mid-stride.
Mid-stride.
I guess I was standing by the fire or something. I don't know. Where we had the body, or I'm not sure where I'm standing at this point. But,
what do you do? And what do you people in the kitchen do?
2 rounds per level, so we're talking 8 minutes.
Well, unless I hear something very big happening outside, I don't go outside. I'm just getting a drink. That's it.
Okay.
I'm basically
fuming in the kitchen. I'm gonna go stomping out the kitchen again and just be like.
I kind of just put myself in front of the door and I say, you know what? It's not a good idea to go in there. Sensitive nature. They're dealing with the problems. They're experienced people. They're
I'm lecturing to the frozen.
Out of my way.
I say okay, but I just kind of stall. I easily just move out. It takes me a long time to move out.
Okay. Well, okay.
You're lecturing this.
I'm shouting at the I've frozen the constable and his deputies so they can hear my lecture. I'm like, no way to treat your elders. Even though I'm probably younger than them.
I'm gonna.
You gotta be respectful. This is a private domicile. You have no right to. And I.
That takes too long. I'm gonna shove him out the way.
All right. So, Chloe, you step out there. The sheriff and his 2 deputies are frozen in place, rigid.
This is Kuri, supposedly.
Yes, Curry's also.
Okay.
What do you do when you see this, Chloe?
I'll see the lecture. I'll see her lecture. Sorry, him lecturing them. I'll just be like, "What's going on here, then?"
It might not be apparent that they're frozen in place. Maybe they just look like they're listening.
I'll see that he's really pissed off, and I'm just like, "You okay there?"
Okay,
I, however, I'm
I go
I'm
up like,
fine. I'm looking around and I look at the frozen deputies and sort of scratch my boyish chin and
I go to like the sheriff, like I kind of like poke his shoulder, see if he reacts. I like,
What did you do?
what happened?
they were being very naughty.
But
I put them in timeout.
the sheriff.
At the mention of
They'll be
escaped
right in a few minutes.
body,
They needed to think about
Corey
what they
tried
were
to
doing.
strain to stop himself from saying something.
Boys, this is, as I said, this is a spiritual matter here, not a matter for the law.
I'm
When
like,
the mother releases you from your timeout, you should turn around and get back to what you do best, keeping the peace. This here is
At
a
this
job.
point, I'm just like slightly bewildered. I'm just like,
I like
I'm
lean
just-
against the door frame, like blocking further entrance from the sheriff.
Alejandro, what were you doing?
This here's a job for
I'm like doing this.
the priesthood.
Okay.
Yeah, he's
Like,
Their eyes are
inspecting
not
me.
moving. They're frozen straight ahead.
I like, hello,
No
sheriff
response.
man, sheriff man.
Does Kuri pretend to remain frozen?
No,
Yes, I'm still pretending.
Whoever is unconsciously.
Eventually, 8 minutes pass, and they come back into form. The sheriff turns a bright shade of red, huffs, puffs, stomps his feet on the ground, turns around, slaps one of his deputies in the face, and says, "Get out of here already!" And they storm off into the night.
Don't worry, my sons. Only Martha knows what transpired here tonight. You need not worry your pretty little heads about it. And I shut the front door to the inn.
Okay.
I look back. There's probably. I guess he didn't bleed much. His neck just broke clean. So
No
it wasn't
blood.
like we were trailing blood everywhere. There's just a
body. How
well,
are you
at
guys?
least it's good for something.
How are you guys
I'm
going
just
to
slightly bewildered
explain
about this.
to the others what
I
happened to their
think-
potential buyers? To Maurice,
Well,
Simona, and Heather.
well, boys.
How are we going to explain to the sheriff and all the deputies and the wizard he comes back with that we shouldn't be arrested?
Well, boys, we still have that mask, and I pull it out of.
All right, I think that's
Perhaps
our
we
wrapped up. Oh, go ahead.
Okay, I was going to say perhaps we could weekend at Bernie's it.
I was prepared to do that with the corpse.
I mean, guys, I'm.
There were a lot of possibilities that didn't involve an old person on an authority figure.
Okay, so I only just reached level 4, but if we can power level Morton another like 4,000 experience, we can just animate the corpse.
Wow! Wait a minute. You're cleric of Martha and life. And you're
Doesn't
talking-
matter. It's paladins are the only class in this game with actual morality requirements. Only sort
Wow.
of kidding.
Okay, but it's a fun idea. I like it.
All right.
So, I mean, maybe this is a clean spot to end it. We still got a while.
Yeah, we still have some extra time, but we can wrap it up, say some
Session wrap
goodbyes,
up.
take a little bit of time for that, or whatever.
Can I? I mean, I think I'd like to go farm good berries in the forest if we're just like doing logistics.
You
Sure.
farm good berries.
I'd like to check out how the casino's going.
Sure.
Yeah. So let's do experience for the episode and maybe do a couple logistical things.
Yeah.
Maybe
All right.
some profits on the casino.
Let's see.
I think it's a dingy kobold lair that you're trying to convince people to go to, and it's not really paying off quite yet.
Other
It's-
kobolds go there.
Kobolds do not have any money. Maybe they're gambling away, but they're gambling sticks and twigs and.
Is Crewbar
There's
still alive?
Pickings and
Is
all
Crewbar
kinds of
alive?
shit.
Crewbarb is
Crewbarb
alive.
is
Is he running? Is he running? Is he running it? Is Crewbar running the?
No.
No, it's a different group of kobolds, sadly.
Yeah, we murdered all of Krubarb's family. He doesn't have people anymore.
No.
Okay, I thought you were gonna make him like a chief or like something like the
He is the king. He technically inherited his.
But he's not the king of every kobold tribe. He's just
He's the king
No.
of zero because
Yeah.
The king of a tribe of one.
okay. So everybody gets 600 experience points for today's episode.
Ooh, are we sure it's not 700?
Also, I get a 10% bonus because
if you have,
Sure.
if-
Sure, it's 700. Everyone gets 700 experience. And if
700?
you
Okay.
if
Yeah,
you have a 16s in your prime requisites, then you get an extra 10%. So
Yay! 770. As a fighter, what's your strength?
She 11.
11. Yeah.
Then
If
it
you
doesn't
had
matter.
16 strength or higher, you get an extra 10% experience.
Right.
What's level 3 for fighters?
6,000.
5,000.
Right.
Fighters?
How much experience would I have right
4,000.
now? Like,
4,000.
4,000?
much?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, you're right. 4,000. We're both.
So Alejandro gains a level.
Alejandro,
roll
would
it
you
out?
like to
Also
roll
athletics.
for some HP?
I would like that.
Please give me a
very much.
D10 plus your HP modifier, which is found next to your Constitution score on the front page of your character sheet.
Oh my god!
Nice.
Sweet.
I just want to point out. I rolled a 10 last time as well.
Alejandro is being.
Alejandro, you also get a +1 to hit with all weapons. And at 3rd level, you gain an additional weapon proficiency, so you may learn how to use another weapon.
What should I
Nice.
choose?
For mastery.
And you get new saving throws.
You should specialize in fist.
Yeah, fisting. Come on.
Yeah.
Are you already
A
fist
wrestling
specialized?
specialist or something?
Or like I
We've got
mean I'm
fisting, we've
proficient.
got rope, we've got my god.
I have
we've got all
unarmed combat and 2-weapon fighting style, and wrestling. Can I
Yep.
like improve my unarmed combat in any way?
Specialize. Let him specialize in
I think
fist.
you can't. I think he's probably already specialized in wrestling.
So
Yeah.
basically, we're all set to like
Specialize in
start
fist.
a really specific kind of
At level
dungeon.
4, you can master.
Well, it is going to be Dungeons and Dragons. It's
Well, I'm good
not
with
the
rope,
type
you're
of.
good with fisting, you know, we've got all kinds of stuff.
And I'll be there to absolve all our sins when it's over. It's the perfect plan.
Alejandro, all of your saving throws go down by 1, which is great.
Yeah.
Send me your character sheet and I'll look over it, see if there is one of those things that can be improved. Otherwise, you can just grab any weapon or you can hold off onto it and then pick something later.
Okay.
No need to fill them now if you don't want to. Did anyone else
At
level?
what HP? At what HP do you have? XP do you level up as from 1st level to 2nd fighter?
2,000.
2,000. Okay, cool. Still far.
Right, I'm level 1, right?
Yep.
Okay.
So
level
now
one.
you just
Okay,
have
what do-
700
And
experience.
I leveled up also.
Yay!
Okay, so I just have 700.
700 experience, yeah.
Right, and what do I need for next level?
2,000.
2,000, okay.
Rob, you are what class are you? A rogue?
Cleric.
Cleric. Would you please give me a D8 for HP? Oh God, what have I done? A D8 for HP plus whatever modifiers, if any, you have for high con.
Not too bad. Horrible.
Okay.
I can live with that since I never expect to get into combat.
Yeah.
It happens when you least expect it. A giant ball of acid comes raining down from the sky and murders everyone.
That almost never happens to me.
Okay.
So, I don't know how I want to go. I don't know how many. Maybe we can deal with this after later.
Good
I'm gonna
berries
go
only work for
Where's
24
the wood
hours,
for-
right?
No, for 1 day per level or something like that. So I
But
want to go into
at the
forest
start of
to-
every campaign, you can just, or every gameplay of session, you can just have that many good berries on hand. Then
one casting or all of. I mean, how many castings?
if you want to devote yourself to having had one casting
just-
of good berry,
So I don't want to use my spell slots for it in session because it lasts several days. So I'd like to prep, go collect berries, bless them, and have them on hand.
sure. What if?
I get
How
2d4
many
per
days will they
casting.
last?
Each casting costs 5 days or lasts 5 days.
Okay,
I have
so
I have 4 second level spell slots.
every
I think I've
time,
got bushels of berries.
if you want to just have the good berries on hand, then we can just say there's a 20% chance every time we start a session that you have the good berries memorized for that day because that was your day you were going to make them. Otherwise, you made them sometime in the last 5 days and you just have them on hand.
Okay.
And that way we can just assume you always have good berries, and we will run into a few times where you were going to get them that day. You know?
Okay.
Does that make sense? Is that fair?
Yeah, sounds good.
Was there anything else that we needed to do?
does a good berry do in 2e?
It heals 1 HP.
Yeah,
Okay.
so it's the same thing.
Yeah,
Pretty
so
much.
I'm just
Practically the same then.
so from now on, Morton will be passing out blueberry pie or something.
Oh, I can.
Alejandro can help me make the good berries into good
Yes.
berry pie.
Yeah.
Rob, you get an additional second. You get an additional spell slot.
Yes, for first level. That's about the only thing that happens. That and the hit points.
Yeah. And I think that's it. Oh, you wanted to check on the casino.
Yeah.
Yes, and I actually the whole thing where you can use a profession to try to make some money. I want to use gambling for that.
Give me a
Because
charisma check.
We broke and we made nothing again.
Give me a charisma check to see
Not one
how.
penny.
Well, you
We
killed the
killed our
person
client.
who was gonna give you any sort
Who
of
wasn't
money.
going to pay us? Obviously.
You could have extorted him.
Squatter's rights. This haunted bar is ours.
Give me a charisma check to see if. Oh, you just no. That's your HP roll. Give me a charisma check to see how well you taught your lessons. How well your lessons stuck with your students.
Okay.
Oh my god. Okay.
So,
You come back to the Kobold Lair casino to find multiple kobolds impaled upon the walls, kind of like crucified to the walls, and the kobold king that you have there sitting on a small pile of copper and silver coins that have then been placed on his throne, which is on top of the other fabrics already. It turns out that
Would those be people who tried to cheat?
no, those were people who tried to gamble with money they didn't have, or who borrowed money from the house and then couldn't pay it back.
not people. This is kobolds. Gambling
Kobolds.
amongst
They're all
kobolds,
kobolds,
right?
yeah,
No
who
people
really-
are showing up to this establishment yet.
No, but there are many.
That,
There's
sir,
like-
is racist.
There's like 5 other
Kobolds are people,
kobolds, and the story that you get is that other kobolds have found out about this and came over and started gambling, and it's actually been quite successful, if a little problematic, because sometimes they try and flee without, paying their debts, and a couple people had to be made examples of, and those their kings were kind of upset until this king bribed them with a few coins, and then it all kind of got washed over. You can take your cut from them if you would like.
Sure, what is my cut? What does that come up to?
What did you decide your cut was? 50-50?
That sounds good to me. That's what I would have proposed.
Well, I think that's what they would have gone for.
Kobolds aren't clever.
They're really not.
So you get 50, they get 50.
You get 30 silver is the total.
You probably could have gone 70-30.
Okay, well, that's
And the
30 more
kobolds
silver than I had.
specifically wanted to have the copper coins because there's more of them. And even if 10 copper's worth silver, wouldn't you rather have 10 copper than a silver? I mean, that's more coins. That's more money.
Kingy, you are too
I see how he was able to negotiate 50%.
Kingy, you're too clever by half. I can't get anything past you.
Okay. Any other housekeeping that we want to do? Anything else you want to give it up, sell, get rid of?
I
Dabble,
just wanted
beg.
to gamble myself, like try to run games at Shenanigans during the week, because frankly, I'm really broke.
said-
Meh, I don't know how I feel about just like handing out money for downtime sessions.
You said.
Well, then
one-
just like profession, like if you practice profession, then you, but it's like a piddly amount that you can get per week. Something like your skill check in silver per week or something. I forget what it was. It was something piddly.
I don't know. I could still start my holy symbol business.
No,
Conjuring holy
Martha would
symbols.
stop
25
giving you
GP
holy
apiece.
symbols. Be
I,
destroying
in my
the face.
downtime, I'm going to knit Alejandro a nice bobble hat.
Oh, that's very nice of you.
Aw.
And it
I'll
ties
get-
in with the whole rope and knots thing as well, so,
I guess Alejandro is teaching yoga class in the downtime.
He just seems like a nice young man. I want to make him a bobble hat.
I think it would be a very nice, because people are so stressed nowadays. Just like in the morning, like just before they go to work, like they have to let out this like negative energy. Maybe in the evening, when you come up from work, just have to relax and take a breather. And what better to do with yoga, right?
Yeah. All right.
I'll just be in Shenanigans knitting most of the time.
I think on that
Well, I
note,
guess
yes.
Regardless of whether I make any money or not, I'm going to engage in gambling and etc. just to because that's worshiping of Newton and spreading the word.
Excellent.
Awesome.
And I think with that, that is it for our show this week. Thank you guys for playing. Thank you guys for watching. We will be back with Shenanigans next Sunday at the same silly time in the same silly place. Is there anything you guys want to impart upon the world with some final words?
Stay in school. Don't do drugs. Don't visit haunted Crimson Cocks.
Don't kill people.
It was a lot of fun.
Fun for all the family.
Murder punching seems like a good idea at the time, but
Usually not.
Don't tie up and then lie to the cops about things. I know you didn't physically tie them up, but you magically tied them up, so, you know.
Don't play a very sexy
Hey,
character
I'm the moral authority here.
and go and teach 7th graders and
Except for the DM.
I'm sure Pol Pot thought he was a moral leader, too. All right, that's it, guys. We'll see you next week. Good night, everybody. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Or good morning, whatever.
Bye.
Bye.